The seasons of life. There are many valuable lessons we can learn if we look. And the Bible tells us in the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 3, something that I think is an important principle for us to remember. If you walk in my statutes and keep my commandments and do them, then I will give you rain, now listen to this, in due season, and the land shall yield her increase, and the trees of the field shall yield their fruit. That's a powerful expression, due season. The reality is, we'd like for every season to be harvest. We'd like to always be enjoying the fruits of our labors. But you know, reality teaches us that's only one season in the year. In reality, what we need to do is the work, the planting, the sowing, the waiting, the trusting. If we will learn to wait upon the Lord, then in due season, in other words, at the proper time, when everything is complete and ready, when God is ready to move, in due season, then he goes into action. We plant, we water, but God gives the increase. And so that principle is what the Apostle Paul referred to in Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 through 9. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. For he that sows to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that sows to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well-doing. And here it is, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Wouldn't it be terrible for a farmer to go out and work all year long in winter, doing all the work, preparing, fixing tools, getting equipment ready, doing everything that he needs to do. And then he goes into the spring and he goes out and prepares the ground and plants the seed. And he goes through the summer and he watches over the crop and he makes sure that it's well taken care of. He protects it and labors and then quits right before the harvest. That would be sad. But you know, sometimes we're tempted to do that. We're reminded by the Apostle Paul, don't be weary in well-doing, in due season. In other words, when it's the right time, you are going to reap the blessings. When is that time? That's up to God. That's why it's a season. We are not told, well, if you do it a certain number of days, this is what you'll get. What we are told is, be faithful, plant, water, weed, work, wait, and in due season, you will reap. So hang in there. Don't get discouraged. You are going to reap eternal rewards at just the right time in your life, in due season.